Hi, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just the perfect day to go outside and relax.
Hey everybody, Fox here, and I am a fantasy pop art artist illustrating Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. And today I am doing the Duchess. Now, her final illustration may look slightly different from this. Her coloring may be slightly different. I haven't worked out the Heart family yet. And the Queen of Hearts, I want her to be more chic than the Duchess. Don't tell her. Don't tell the Duchess. She'll be so angry at me. But yes, I had a whole backstory for these two gals. I pictured them growing up in court together, possibly cousins, similar family structures, both striving to do their duty and be honorable, and court intrigue and all those other words that might make sense in full sentences. But anyway, so this illustration I am coloring with Ohuhu markers. You see, I've already inked her. She's holding her sweet baby boy who's crying because they're abusing him with pepper. It's a wild story. And I thought it would be perfect to illustrate in my fantasy pop art style. I also, through my moderately extensive research, okay, that was generous, but still, I'm going with it, moderately extensive research. I don't think any other copy has been illustrated in fantasy pop art. So it's coming out hopefully end of October. But anyway, back to the illustration. That's why we're here. The Duchess is glorious with her long golden tresses, her baby boy, adorable, and also a pig. I don't judge, and it's Wonderland, so there's more anthropomorphic animal people than there is humanoid people. So all in all, I think it's okay that her child is part pig. So the cook will get her own portrait. I've already drawn her. She has quite a scowl, and I wanted the Duchess to look regal, even dare I say ethereal. I think her and the Queen of Hearts have been battling like the battle of fashion for decades through the court. And it always turns into a battle of wills between two very powerful women who, have a passion for fashion and want to look their best. And so I thought her portrait being a little more serene, but obviously, she is wearing the big jewels. And I thought, yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense to the story. When I illustrated the book, well, as much as I've illustrated so far, I should say, Alice in the book is about 8 years old. Disney's Alice is about 12 years old. And I bumped my Alice up to 13. Now I have to say, some of the text won't make sense for a 13-year-old, or you're going to wonder why a 13-year-old is acting that way. But for the purposes of illustration, so be it. That's what I've done. And I view the people of Wonderland like they live hundreds of years more than we do. It's not significantly in the book, but I like to think of it that way. So I like to think that the Duchess is like 240, maybe she's middle-aged, but she's had the work done, and she does not in any way need the approval of other people. So I did her skin tone here, a medium rich, and I think as soon as I started coloring it, I was like, you know what? I think I want the Queen of Hearts to have the medium skin tone base, and I want her to stand out enough. So that was my first thought on how to change up the Duchess. And the baby boy, because he turns into a cute, adorable little pig, or a piglet. I guess he would be a piglet. He also ran off in the forest because Alice stole him from the house. I know in her mind she was rescuing him, but she stole him. So where was I going with his skin tone? It's piglet inspired. My setup here to color and and record is the basic pillow on lap, sitting on sofa, camera by shoulder. And it works out pretty well. I was very pleased. It wasn't as shaky. I got like a standing tripod thingamajiggy because I was holding the camera in some videos that I recorded, and I was like, ugh, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay, but I do want it to be slightly better production. I mean, I do want y'all to enjoy the videos. So that's my rant. Okay, back to the illustration. So the pillow on the lap. Okay, not back to the illustration yet. I thought instead of sitting at my desk, I would watch a movie. And the movie doth play and I doth color. And there you go. All in all, it worked out pretty good. I was loving her skin tone with the deep green of her dress and all the beading. And still in my mind, I was like, oh, I want the Queen of Hearts to stand out above the crowd. And I was thinking the Duchess with the goldeny, you know, going on to like a darker yellow colored hair would look better with a light tan, perhaps, skin tone. So it works out in the end what I came up with. But at this stage, like coloring, I do not know that it's going to work out in the end or that I'll recolor her. But I hope you do enjoy this. And, oh, I'm supposed to say subscribe, like, definitely comment. Tell me what you think about fantasy pop art. Are you a pop art fan? And do you like Alice's Adventures in Wonderland? When was the last time you read that book? It is wild. Finishing up now with the stamping stage, making all those wonderfully delicious highlights. And there you go, guys. This is the Duchess of Wonderland. And yes, she is wearing a spade earring. Is she in league to overthrow the hearts? Who knows? But I hope you're all having a great day. Bye, guys. All fantasy pop art coloring books now on Amazon.